The world is witnessing a shift in geopolitical dynamics. A new global conflict is emerging, replacing the Cold War. Alliances are forming based on ideology and strategic interests. On one side is the coalition of inclusion led by the United States. On the other side is the coalition of resistance, spearheaded by authoritarian regimes. This new conflict is playing out in hotspots around the world. Each side is vying for influence and control. The outcome of this global struggle has significant implications for the international order. At the heart of the Middle East turmoil lies the Iran-Israel conflict. This bitter rivalry is fueled by ideological differences, geopolitical ambitions, and historical grievances. To grasp the present, we must delve into the past. The relationship between Iran and Israel was not always hostile. In the 1950s and 1960s, the two countries enjoyed a period of relative cooperation, driven by shared security concerns. Both nations saw a threat in pan-Arabism, leading to economic ties and even some military collaboration. However, this era of cooperation was short-lived. The 1979 Islamic Revolution in Iran marked a turning point. The new Islamic Republic, under Ayatollah Khomeini, adopted a vehemently anti-Israel stance. This was rooted in Khomeini's revolutionary ideology, viewing Israel as an illegitimate entity. It condemned Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories. This ideological shift set the stage for decades of animosity. The Iran-Israel conflict is not a static rivalry. It has been punctuated by periods of heightened tension and outright conflict. Understanding these flashpoints is crucial. The 1982 Lebanon War marked a significant escalation. Israel's invasion of Lebanon aimed to weaken the Palestine Liberation Organization, or PLO. However, it also led to the emergence of Hezbollah, with Iran playing a pivotal role in its formation. This marked the beginning of Iran's proxy warfare strategy against Israel. The 1990s saw a period of relative calm, but the 2000s witnessed a resurgence of tensions. The Second Intifada, the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Lebanon, and the 2006 Lebanon War all contributed to this escalation. Iran's growing influence in the region, coupled with its nuclear ambitions, further fueled the rivalry. The Syrian civil war, beginning in 2011, added another layer of complexity. Iran's support for the Assad regime and Israel's concerns over Hezbollah's growing capabilities have led to numerous clashes. Section 4. The proxy battleground key players and their roles. The Iran-Israel conflict is a complex web of proxy warfare. Multiple actors are involved, each with its own objectives. Iran uses asymmetric warfare, supporting militant groups. Hezbollah and Hamas are prime examples. Israel employs a multi-pronged approach. Its Iron Dome intercepts rockets from Gaza. The US supports Israel with military aid and diplomatic backing. Section 5. The stakes, regional stability, and global power. The Iran-Israel conflict has far-reaching consequences. It impacts regional stability and global power dynamics. The conflict destabilizes the Middle East, fueling sectarian violence. Syria and Yemen are prime examples. Iran's involvement complicates these crises. The conflict affects global energy security. The Strait of Hormuz is vital for global oil transportation. Disruption here would impact the global economy. Iran's potential to disrupt this waterway is a major concern. The conflict intersects with the broader geopolitical struggle. The Iran-Israel rivalry adds complexity to the international order. Section 6. The road ahead, challenges and uncertain futures. The future of the Middle East remains uncertain. The region faces numerous interconnected crises, including the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the Syrian civil war, and the rise of extremist groups like ISIS. The rivalry between Iran and Israel adds another layer of complexity to this volatile mix. The possibility of direct conflict between Iran and Israel remains a concern. The ongoing escalation in tensions, coupled with the lack of effective communication channels, raises the risk of miscalculation. The potential consequences of such a conflict are too dire to contemplate. The international community faces a daunting task. It must work towards de-escalation and a peaceful resolution. This requires addressing the root causes of the conflict, including Iran's nuclear ambitions and its support for militant groups. Diplomatic efforts, however challenging, are essential. The pursuit of peace, however elusive, remains a moral imperative.